Hi, this is Daniel Hooper from 1% Property, coming to you with your weekly market update for Kedron, Gordon Park and the surrounding suburbs. It is the 17th of May, 2024. In the last week, we've had 1,048 sales across the state, which again is a bit of a drop in that number. It sort of seems to be fluctuating up and down. And an auction clearance rate of 51%. Something I would point out there for anyone thinking about going to auction, a market where almost every property is selling with a 51% auction clearance rate. It sort of, to me, is an indicator that it may not be the best strategy for use in Queensland. A lot of that is around some of the regulations and restrictions around what we can discuss when things go to auction. In the inner north, there were 41 sales, which is actually it's a higher number than we've seen recently, so that's good. A few notable sales: 2/25 Rose Lane in Gordon Park, 2-bed, 1-bath, old 1975 style unit, 610,000. That's a very good result. A couple of good ones over on the avenues as well. 58 12th Avenue in Kedron, 3 beds, very nice large 3-bedroom home on 610 square meters, sold for 2.12 million. And then over on 13th, number 47, that is a 5-bedder on 607. That sold for 2.875. So both very, very good results, showing that buyers are still buying and that there's still some really good money around as far as offers in the market. Media this week. So the big news this week, obviously, there was the budget that was released. There's a lot to unpack, far too much to unpack in a short video. But in reality, I don't believe there was too much in that budget that's really going to affect the price of property too much. There was a lot in it around, obviously helping ease cost of living and helping people find accommodation that is affordable, but not too much, I think, that'll affect on the sales side of the property equation. There is something that is being discussed among some experts at the moment that I think potentially will have an effect, and that is land tax appears to be going up quite a lot. And states seem to be increasing land tax year on year. And what this is probably going to do eventually, certainly if it gets high enough, is that a lot of investors are going to sell their properties, which means obviously it's great for people looking to purchase because prices might go down a little bit, but the people that are really struggling, the ones that are living in tents that need a rental, if all the investors sell their properties, it means no more rentals or fewer rentals, which then means obviously the rental crisis is going to go through the roof. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out, but at the moment there are certainly some concerns around the increases in land tax causing investors to sell their properties. With that in mind, prices appear to be holding very strong. So over the last week, it was 0.4% increase across Brisbane, and in the last month, 1.1. So that's actually higher than we've seen probably most of this year as well. So prices certainly are not being affected by any of this news, not at the moment anyway. At 1% Property, another very busy week. So 6 Mungari Street in Capera, that sold after the first open for a fantastic price, which we'll reveal once it goes unconditional. 38 Julian Street in Wavell Heights, contract collapsed, back under offer. I believe the current contract will move through to unconditional phase. 15 Sadleir Street in Kedron, that property is under offer as well, and I'll let you know what that's sold for once it is unconditional. And number 1/7 Arnott Street, which is a 3-bedroom townhouse here in Kedron, that is now unconditional at $940,000, which is a fantastic price. I believe third best price for a 3-bedder townhouse in Kedron. Coming to the market soon, we have 18 Knutsford Street in Chermside West. That's a very nice 3-bedroom home, 2-bath. It's got a beautiful pool area with like a built-in table for entertaining. That'll be launching in about a month, $1.2 million. Number 44 Unmac Street in Chermside West. That is a partially renovated home that's basically for sale as is, looking in the 800s for that one. 1304/39 Banya Street in Bulimba. Very, very nice modern 1-bed unit that's going to be launching in the coming weeks for 650 plus. And number 10/32 Awara Street in Ferny Hills. That is again, very, very nice modern 3-bedroom townhouse, which we'll be looking for 700 plus and launching in about 4 weeks time. If you have any questions about any of the properties I've spoken about today, any of the comments about the market or the news, please give me a call. Or if you have any questions about your own home or you'd like to get an update, my number is 04245 85391. Otherwise, I hope you've had a fantastic week so far, and I hope your weekend is even better.